The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
From New York, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Doc Severinsen and the NBC Orchestra, inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Gig Young, Joe Garagiola, Bette Midler, Los Indios Cavajoras, and the lady gas station owner, Terry Giassi. And now, here's Johnny.
That's it? No? Thank you. Thank you, that's very nice. Thank you. Hi, I'm Johnny, and if you have a few hours a week, you could be a big brother to somebody like me. Possibly not. You sound great tonight. We're going to bring this whole crowd back to Los Angeles with us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that'll lower the crime rate in New York. How's it going?
Very well, sir.
Very good.
Yeah.
Finishing up a week at the, I was just say prisoner room.
No. Masonette.
Masonette room of the St. Regis. And the Friars had a roast for him, all in 1 week. My career is zooming along. I'm a standby relative on This Is Your Life. In case they do Ruth Buzzy, I walk in real quick as a mystery guest. How are you, Doctor? How you doing, Chief? You know, strange things happen when you come to New York City. We were here I lived here 17 years. But I knew I was in New York the day we got back. There's a waiter's strike, as you know. There's a liquor strike. Are you aware of that?
I heard that, but luckily I had some advance notice.
Yes. And bought a couple of stores. A liquor strike, there's a waiter's there's a bread strike.
Right.
And as you may have guessed it from last night's monologue, there's a writer's strike. Come on. We're staying at a gorgeous hotel here in New York, the New York Sheraton, alias Hell's Hallway. No, it's the girls are a little pushy over there, aren't they?
Yes.
They're nice girls there, but somebody slipped a note under my door last night, and it said, "My name is Cindy, and I'm in a room across the hall from you. Warning, this is your second notice." Weird. Girls are very aggressive. The only way to make it through the hall is to wear one of those just looking buttons. One of those just looking buttons. Looking just buttons? Okay. Right after the show tonight, we got a big celebration. Did you hear about it?
What?
The staff is celebrating. Oh. We're celebrating our first week of shows in New York and the fact that our luggage showed up in Los Angeles today. Weird airline. No, I kid the hotel, but I probably shouldn't be too tough on them. It's a nice hotel, isn't it? Staff? Oh, come on now. So it was.
Pine Hotel.
Oh, there you are.
Pine Hotel.
This is a recording.
This is it. Formerly Olga's Massage Parlor. No, you see, I shouldn't do that. Just never trust a luxury hotel that has a shower on the roof. That's a tip-off right there. I had an unusual thing happen today.
What was that?
Well, I hailed a cab, and it actually stopped. And I got in, and I said to the driver, "I'm going to go to NBC." And he said, "Would you like to take the scenic route?" And I said, "What is that?" And he says, "Well, for 50 cents extra, I let you watch me eat my lunch." He said it just... You like that one, huh? Seems to be a cult of one back there that like that one. Crazy Shirley is with us this trip, you know, one of our staff, and she's having a little trouble getting around New York. She took the subway the other day and asked the conductor, she says, "How do I get to 50th Street?" He says, "You take the 42nd Street car and you change at 39th. And she said, "What's wrong with the clothes I'm wearing?" If I hit anything you like tonight, yell bingo, will you? Well, Thanksgiving has come up. I'll work on their sympathy.
By golly, it's next week.
What?
By golly, it's next week.
That's right, Thanksgiving, the holiday where people are warm and sympathetic. We'll find out. Did you have big Thanksgivings when you were a kid?
Always. Oh, big.
I can remember.
Yes. Yeah.
Every Thanksgiving, the Carson clan used to get together, and it was great. And I remember one Thanksgiving, Grandpa Carson, going on 97 years old, was using one of those new electric carving knives. And he not only separated the white meat from the dark, but he separated Aunt Emma's gallstones from her bladder at the same time. It was a weird holiday. Let's see. Come back here, Fred. My own producer's leaving me standing
Fine
out.
hotel.
Yeah. Christmas will be here before we know it.
I don't have any Christmas jokes yet. How about it? But I did go to the NBC commissary today to see the chef, Charles of the Bowery. And I said, can I get a hamburger to go? And he says, why not? I got one to roll over a while ago. Well, thank you. See, if I was smart, I would bingo. If I was really smart, I'd close with that one, right? Because that was a
Right.
biggie. But I have one more.
All right.
Anyway, and we'll see how that goes.
Right.
This is it. You should find this interesting. Mayor Lindsay has proposed the bars in New York City. You read this? Stay open 24 hours a day.
Yeah. It's a grand idea.
The bars open at 8 o'clock in the morning now, if you can believe it, and stay open till 4 a.m.
Yes.
That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it?
Be sensational.
You wouldn't have to spend those 4 hours in that all-night movie. Well, tonight we have Mr. Gig Young, Joe Garagiola, Bette Midler. A young lady I have not met by the name of Terry Giassi, I believe. Who, you fellas have met her? Oh, wait a minute. Where'd you guys meet her? She doesn't rehearse or anything. She runs a filling station, a service station. And you guys are lower court.
Well, she's got it.
And Los Indios Tabajaros.
They are great.
What?
They're great. They're my
Greatest,
favorites.
two of the greatest guitar players I have ever seen in my life.
They're great.
Really. Great charts. They are here. So.
One of the big acts.
Oh, yeah, one of the big acts.
Which one of this plays? Which one plays the older guitar?
They found, well, we've told the story a million times. They found these guitars in the jungle. Listen, we can reprise that story tonight. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Thank you. Whoopee. We'll be right back after this word from Budweiser, the king of beers.
Welcome to the home of the famous Budweiser Clydesdales, the classic old world stable here in St. Louis. And here they are, the champion 8-horse hitch, proud mascots of us Budweiser drinkers everywhere. And how's that for a group portrait? 8 tons of champions. This is Jimmy, 2,300 pounds. And Kelly, McMahon and Kelly, that's not bad. They're the wheel horses. And here's Clyde and little Jeffrey. He's my favorite. Michael, Billy, Captain, and the Sailor. The Clydesdales. Proud, distinctive, one of a kind. Like Budweiser. But to me, the Clydesdales have always seemed to say, here comes the king of beers. And that about says it all. Because when you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Right, gang?
Yeah.
We're back.
Are you adjusting to the New York pace and activity?
Certainly I'm adjusting.
Great, isn't it?
Well, since I've been here, I've been to the dentist, It's really been thrilled. People are getting tired of hearing about our ailments on this show.
I think so,
Between
yes.
your thumb and the time a week before we came back here, my sprained wrist, and
When you hurt your knee, fell off the stage.
fell off the stage, hurt my knee. But
We should have paid attendants that follow us at all times.
That's
Just to
right.
guide us through life.
Yes.
So nothing
how long
happens.
does it take the xylocaine to? They used to be Novocaine. They give you xylocaine now, don't they?
Never heard of that. Sounds like a saxophone or something.
You've never heard of xylocaine?
Never heard of xylocaine. I never
You're
heard
putting
of it.
me on.
How many people have heard of xylocaine? How many people have not heard of xylocaine?
I gotta check out my dentist. No, I think it's better than Novocaine.
Really?
And my dentist has, you've seen those new high-speed drills they have that go about
Yes.
faster than the speed of
2 or
sound?
3 times a minute.
No, thousands. My dentist has a stationary drill, but the chair spins while you sit there, and it's kind of a wild, freaky type of feeling.
A guy like that would use xylocaine.
That's right. No, you should have heard of xylocaine.
I never heard of it.
That's better than Novocaine.
All right. You say so.
We'll mention who we have on next week while we have a moment here.
Be nice.
If we got a moment here. Ethel Merman's going to be with us on Monday, and we're going to do
Great.
the old vaudevillian. Jennifer O'Neill.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh. Which night is she here?
Monday night.
Oh, I'll be here.
You mean if she wasn't here, you did not plan to be here?
I positively will be here.
Yeah, Charlie Callis, William Farrell, who is a wrestler, Orson Bean, Diane Keaton, Richie Havens, Dan Jenkins, Rodney Dangerfield, Lauren Green, Gunilla Knudsen. Remember her?
Sure do. She's got a new book out. I was in a bookstore today. She has a book out called The Art of Massage.
That's right. And she's going to demonstrate that art, and I'm going to be the massagee.
Oh.
She's a massager.
Can I be towel boy?
Oh, yes. Billy DeWolf. We have not a whole segment. I guess we're going to do about, what? A lot of segments from the new show Pippin that's on Broadway here. J.P. Morgan, David Brenner, Tony
I
Randall.
noticed that there was no mention down there for something else we're doing.
Mr. Billy DeWolf I left out. Mr. Billy DeWolf. He's going to be with us sometimes. I have it right here.
Yeah.
Did I mention it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But is that everything that's going on next week?
What do you mean, is that everything that's going to be?
Okay. Invite a guy to do something and then forget about it.
They didn't have it penciled in here.
I don't have to do it. I may be tired next week and, just...
That's right. You were going to do a segment of your act, a number from the act you're doing.
Like show business. Like no business we know.
The show business is our life.
Everything about it is exciting.
Ed McMahon will do,
Just pencil it in case you want to erase it.
well, we'll see how the audition goes. No, okay, you're in. We didn't have that down. We should have had that down.
I'm bringing my the girls who are with me in the act, the Kane sisters.
No,
will be
I
aboard.
certainly hope so. All right. Here's a book called Cockeyed America, a Cockeyed Americana by Dick Hyman. And it's just a kind of a composite of crazy things that in our country. And he's the one who used to do, I think, a column in Collier's magazine years ago called It's the Law. Remember
yes,
that? And he
yes,
would quote these strange laws that are still on the statute books all over the country. He has some on American hobbies here, and these are all for real. A physician and surgeon from Three Rivers, Michigan, perfected a method of painlessly extracting teeth. At times, he extracted 400 teeth in one day. He had over a bushel of teeth in his barn and made 3 signs out of teeth as a curiosity. It's this man's hobby. Okay. ADM, no names, of Chicago, enjoys freezing herself on ice. She says it proves that the body can stand the cold if the person has a strong willpower. A man in South Dakota lifts weights of 100 pounds or more with his ears.
There's a whole book of this?
No, this is one chapter in the book. What's it, just funny, J.C. No initials, yeah, no names. Of Vandalia, Illinois, blows up rubber inner tubes until they burst. A feat which takes 1 minute and 45 seconds to accomplish. F.H. of Atlanta, Georgia, likes to drive nails, 12 to 20 penny in size. Those are pretty good sized nails, aren't they? Through a board from 1 to 2 inches thick with his hand in one single stroke. That's his idea of a fun hobby. He also likes the word ha ha ha. I mean, there are a lot of people out there, folks.
Yes.
They're out there. A lady from Eugene, Oregon, has a hobby of raising snails. A young girl from Chicago saves chewing gum. Her stamp collection became getting dull, so she started collecting the gum that she had chewed. Is that a little weird?
Yes.
Those are some unusual hobbies.
I think you could say that again. Well, that's about all we'd possibly hear about that, I would guess, of an evening.
No, that's just some that Mr. Hyman collected. He didn't really research it. If he'd have really researched it, he wanted to get the book out quick. And he missed.
It's too bad nobody around here researched it.
We did do that. We put our staff to work as soon as we saw this book. And here's some hobbies that we found out that people right here in this country do that are not in this book. A woman in Los Angeles dances with meat. They didn't have that in the book.
No, that's not in the book.
Secretary in Detroit has a hobby of pinning phone messages to her forehead. A man in Pittsburgh kicks his food home from the market. A man in Topeka, J.L., clips his toenails to march music. A farmer in Hartford shakes people's hands while holding a tea bag. Not in the book.
Not in the book.
A woman in Spokane relaxes by taking a lukewarm shower with a hockey puck in her mouth. Mr. and Mrs. Arnold J. of Chicago actually make love to Bing Crosby's record of Zippity-Doo-Dah. A chemist in Baltimore throws gravy train at the Avon lady. A longshoreman in Brooklyn has a hobby of hiding people in car trunks. A man in Brooklyn, right close by here, has a hobby of sticking his fingers in cab drivers' ears. His other hobby is removing tire irons from his throat. Those are just a few that Mr. Hyman missed that aren't in the book. Those are not in the book.
Not in the book.
Not in that book? All right.
Boy, if those people that write these books only consulted with us first, we'd be into the first commercial long ago.
Save them a lot of money. We will be right back afterward, and then we will meet a young lady that apparently the band has met, Derry Giassi.
Tonight, we're going to show you how good Pfeiffer salad dressings are. Now, watch carefully, and we're going to see how Pfeiffer can startle a salad. How? How does Pfeiffer do it? Easy. Pfeiffer salad dressings are so delicious, they're startle-ing. Take Pfeiffer Roquefort. It's made with real imported Roquefort cheese. What a difference that makes. And now Pfeiffer salad dressings are new in the West, as you know, so look for them. And I think you'll agree, Pfeiffer dressings are as good, so good, they startle a salad.
Why not LaChoy soy sauce when you're basting chicken?
Why not?
Why not LaChoy soy sauce to perk up a hamburger?
Why not?
LaChoy soy sauce adds zest to a meal. Use it in marinades and barbecue sauce, too.
Why not?
Always keep an extra bottle on your LaChoy Why Not shelf at home.
LaChoy makes Chinese food sweet American.
Why not?